We all came into this world and we're all going to leave this world. So why do you think you're the one that is a slave? Reconstruct your mindset and fix yourself up. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you very much. You're most definitely welcome. And if you've been here before, hey, I see you. Please help this community grow by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell notification just beside it so you get notified whenever I make a new post. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to the first official video on Banter on Life. So Banter on Life is a chit chat, sit get ready with me, sit down video that I'll be doing weekly, just to talk to you guys about how life is as a young adult, what we're going through, just discuss as friends what we're going through. Most of them are my experiences, some of them are things that I discuss with my friends, and also contributions from you guys. So that's what Banter on Life is going to be about. And on today's episode, our topic is saying no for your peace. Saying no for your peace. And by saying no, I mean saying no to people. If a people pleaser, how you can say no to better get your peace, to maximize your time, to be your own person and not live under people's shadow. So that's what we'll be talking about today, saying no for your peace. I have 4 points that I would like to share with you. These are things I think I struggled with at some point, and I had to realize that yes, I am actually a people pleaser for me to be able to step out of it. So I want to actually share this with you. And for disclaimer, this is me not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm just putting it out there to let you know that, oh, if you're doing this thing and you feel like sometimes you do not control your time, or you're not in charge of your life because you just find yourself always trying to do stuff for people around you, you are not alone. There's a community of people like that, and we're here for you. So let's just dive right into the video, and I'll be doing my makeup as I am talking. So let's dive right into the video. For primer, I'm going to be using the Omari Code Hydrating Face Primer because my skin is actually a combination skin and I really don't want to mattify it. I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to be using the Omari Code Hydrating Mattifier. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. So my first point is get some data and some information. If you're a people pleaser, chances are that you really do not know that you are. You just find yourself bending rules most times for people. And while that is nice because you enjoy letting people or seeing people pleased, it is nice for you to see. The thing about self-awareness is that you have to actually sit back and realize that something is wrong. Can be like past trauma from childhood, or just the way you've been conditioned to think. So it is very important for you to sit down and gather some data. Check in a week, how many times do you actually do things for yourself and how many times do you do things for people? Like, do you always go out for people even when they don't go out for you, and you catch yourself feeling guilty when you want to spend time alone, when you want to do things that pleases you just be feeling very guilty about it? You need to actually check that. You need to get information. Observe how easily you give yourself to the service of other people, because trust me, people actually know how to use people. Like, that's their job. Okay, for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Matte Poreless foundation in the shade 334. So like I was saying, you have to actually get data. If you want to enjoy your time and someone wants you to do something that that this thing is not between life or death and I can actually do it later, or I don't even care for this thing, you should be able to pick yourself over that. You know, choose yourself, choose that thing that precious time you want to spend with yourself. Choose it over trying to please somebody for what they can actually get other people to do for them, or do by themselves, for themselves rather. And just pick you basically. So gather the data, find out how many times in a week you actually do stuff for yourself, and if at all you do stuff for people and do stuff for yourself, do you feel guilty? I'm going to be contouring with Black Opal Shoe Color foundation stick in beautiful bronze. I'm just going to place this where I would normally contour. My Nuban Beauty concealer in 040. I'm going to set my face using the Nuban Beauty setting powder in Alabaster, and this brings me to my second point, and it is trust your guts or your instincts. So sometimes here, the most common thing with people pleaser is that you second guess yourself. If someone says or does something that makes you feel uncomfortable, instead of you to react or speak your mind at that point, you start painting nicer scenarios for them just so they get a get out of jail free card, just because you don't either want to confront them or you don't want to believe the reality that these people are trash. So you keep second guessing yourself, and once you do that, trust me, people can see. They see that and then they take advantage of you. So if they say something to you and maybe at one point you speak up, they are going to paint it in another way, and then you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have spoken. Yes, it could have been this way. Just say your mind. What is the worst that can happen? That friend will leave you alone, and so that's not the end of life for you. You can have more friends in life. You can have better people in your corner. So just stop second guessing yourself. Stop making it feel like, oh, these people, you need these people in your life so much that you hang on to their mess, their trash. Whatever they feed you is what you feed off. Do not do that to yourself. Don't second guess yourself. If somebody is saying something to you, give it to them. But you need to start practicing that. Say it to them. Me myself, I'm saying this thing. I think I need to start practicing that, because I am such a peaceful person that I rather just avoid it than go there for it. But no, sometimes then you need to give people just the way they are giving it to you, because you are not stupid. They obviously have rated you and think that, oh, you can take this thing, that's why they are giving it to you. So when they notice that, oh no, this person cannot take it, you see that you either make better friendship or you lose that one because it's trash anyways. So at every point where you see that someone does something that actually makes you second guess yourself, speak up for yourself. Do not allow these people to put you down, to make you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe this person is not even like this. You start to give them different reactions to make them seem nicer. People are not that nice. Everybody's selfish. They're trying to do things for themselves. So why are you there putting yourself down just because of someone? Do not do that, sis. So now I'm going to be doing my brows. I did my blush and contour off camera, and now I'm going to be doing my brows. I'm using the Beauty Line by Didi brow pencil, and I'm just going to follow the natural hairlines of my brows. I don't think I can talk while doing my brows, so I'm just going to finish off my brow off camera, and then I'll come with my third point. So I am done with my brows. Now I'm going to go into eyeshadow. As usual, I don't know what I am going for, but let's just start with transition, crease color, and then we'll take it from there. I'll be using the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to start with this color, these two colors in my as my transition colors. So I'm going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pat those colors around my brow bones. Then I'm going to take a more fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this brown shade here and apply in my crease. Feels like I have a routine every time I don't know what to do, and sometimes I can say it just all comes out looking the same, but yeah, what can a girl do? Let me just blend that and go into my third point. I'll just really pack that at the outer corner of my eyes. With the same brush I used for my transition color, I'm going to blend that in place so it stays very blended. And then the same thing, I'm going to blend the color into the crease color, so the transition color into the crease color, so it looks seamless. So I'm done with my eyes. I fixed in my falsies, and now I am back to dust off the powder from my face and also let you know my third point, which is stop explaining yourself or over shalaing. So shalaing definitely means that you are over explaining yourself to this person. Just remember that you don't require an excuse or an explanation for picking yourself over someone else's business. You do not require an explanation, because anytime you do that, anytime you're explaining to the person, yes, in some cases you might need to give an explanation, but just simple, oh no, I can't do it right now, it's okay, I can't do it because I need to do this or that, but you don't even definitely need that. But if at all you need to give an excuse to someone, make sure that it is not because you're trying to walk up to their ego or try to make them feel like, oh, you could have done it for them, but you picking yourself is because it's a do or die situation. Don't ever do that, because whenever you do that, the underlying message is that you need their approval, and people pick on that. They know, so they will definitely make you feel bad for not doing something for them. And this thing that you're not doing for them might not even be as important as the thing you want to do for yourself. Like taking a rest is very important, just recuperating, minding your business, resting, being good to yourself, taking care of yourself, or you just want to relax. You don't even need to be doing something important. You just want to relax. You do not have time to do that, to do the thing the person is asking you to, but because you need this person in your life, because you think you need these people in your life, you begin to explain yourself to them. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You survived the pandemic alone. You've survived every day living in this Nigeria alone, or living as a young adult alone. You can survive without this person in your life. You definitely don't need their approval. Just do you. In places where you can help. If you cannot, don't go out of your way all the time for people at your own expense. Do not do that. Do not do that. And remember that every day you're fighting against Sapa. So you do not need anyone's approval. You are fighting against hunger. You are trying to make your life better. So why do you need someone's approval to make you feel important or to make you feel like you've joined the clique? You do not need that. We are definitely almost done with this look. And for a lip, I'm just going to be simple. I'm using this brown lip stain or matte lipstick from Nova Beauty, and that's all I'm going to be applying. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Tails Cosmetic Glow Palette, maybe a 992. I'm going to top my eyelines using the So Pro Extra Dimension Loose Highlighter in the shade Kia. And I'm going to set my face using Tails Cosmetic setting spray while I move to my last point. Not with my look, this is my final step, and I'm just going to go into my final point too, which is don't be too available. So saying no can be very, very difficult, especially if you're used to saying yes to people except yourself. It's so difficult for you to just wake up and say no. But please, don't be tempted to say maybe, or I'll think about it, or I'll let you know later, or maybe you can come and meet me tomorrow on this. Don't just say no and rest a bit, because the more you are making these people feel like they have power over you, the more less of yourself you see, and the more less you appreciate yourself, and you will just be everything less in your eyes and in the eyes of people. And once you think you're less in your eyes, you are definitely less in people's eyes. You are lesser in people's eyes, because this is how you carry yourself that people will carry you. If you carry yourself like, oh, I'm not I don't fit in. And where exactly are you fitting in? Where is the trying to achieve by trying to fit into people's standard of how you should live your life? So I'm just going to do this because I can't talk while doing this, so I'm just going to quickly do this. It will be so bad if you realize very late in life that you are supposed to be living your life for yourself, because nobody really cares. Even if they do care or they love you, once you are gone, you are gone. There's nobody that is going to follow you into that coffee just because you are gone. You are gone, you are gone. They'll cry, they'll feel sad, but sis, you're gone. So why can't you just live your life for yourself? Stop trying to save the world. By the world I mean bad energy people. Read people's energy. As they give it to you, give it to them. Do not try to make excuses for people. Do not try to be too available to people, or because you can't say no outrightly, begin to say, oh, I'll think about it, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. People know this, they read it, so they'll manipulate you into saying yes. Like your maybe is a step from yes. It is not even towards no, it's a step from yes. So they'll manipulate you to start saying, oh, they don't have options, they can't think of any other thing, and before you know, you say yes to these people. People that can manipulate you are a lot: your colleagues, your friends, your family. So you just need to read energy from people, gather data on yourself, trust your gut. When your gut is telling you that, see, people are using you, see, it's better believe that people are using you, because you cannot lie to yourself. Trust yourself, pick yourself first. Stop with explanation. Like, it's not going to, explaining just only tells these people that, oh, maybe if I tweak this word somehow, she'll probably, or he'll probably say yes at the end of the day. Do not do that. Do not make yourself too available to people. Know yourself, choose yourself, know when it's time to cut off, when it's time to even explain. Yes, there are some cases where you can explain to people, but also know that time. Do not just go about explaining to every Dick and Harry your situation, or explaining why you can't help them do something now, or if they have something going on for themselves and you feel like, oh, you can impute more, you just feel like you should take up the tax for them. We all came into this world and we're all going to leave this world. So why do you think you're the one that is a slave? Reconstruct your mindset and fix yourself up. This is the time to fight for yourself. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Banter with me. I really enjoyed shooting this video for you guys. If you like to see things like this, or you like to see videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. Let's chit chat. Tell me what you want to hear. Give me opinions. Give me your opinions. Talk more. You can elaborate more on these points that I've listed, and just let me know how it is that people use people, or if you've ever been used by people. Give me the instances. Let's chat. Let's get to know each other. Thank you for joining this community. My name remains Mina. Until my next one. Bye, loves.